Welcome to Blitz. I'm Brian Carter here at White County High School. This is our 100th show, and there's no better way for us to kick that off than here with Coach John Brown of the White County Warriors. Coach Brown, always appreciate having you on. I think you've been on here 7 times, and just always appreciate your time. I know it's valuable.
I appreciate you coming out, Brian.
Like I said, I always enjoy it. And Coach, this is your 8th season in control of this program, and you've accomplished quite a bit here in your time. And we're seeing your trademark start to the season 4-0, so I'm sure you got to be excited about the way that your team's playing so far.
Right. The guys have really played well so far. Getting off to a 4-0 start, that's important. Always good to get off in a quick start. And overall, we've been playing extremely well for the kids. They've pitched well. We have 4 different pitchers won a ball game. Hitting's a little behind, but hopefully we'll get that going.
And now, every team every year is different, and how hard is that for you to kind of try to establish an identity for your team? I mean, is it still too early on that? Is the verdict still out on what the identity is for your team this year?
It's probably out a little bit early. This group is fairly young and experience-wise. A lot of them are older guys, juniors that didn't get to play a lot when they were 10th graders, and so some of those guys have to step up. I expect them to, and it'd be exciting to see how they do during the year.
And when we talk about White County White County baseball, the first player that comes to everyone's mind as it stands right now is, of course, Spencer Adams, your star pitcher on the bump. You got to be excited about his senior season, but then again, White County Warriors basketball, a great thing for them making state playoffs. What was it like for you when you had to kind of wait a couple games before you got your star player in here?
Well, we'd like to have him, but I was excited for the basketball team. It was fun to see them go a long ways. I was hoping them to go a little bit further. So, but it was, Spencer, he's been throwing, he's prepared. So he was able to, in his first start, do real well. Pitched 4 innings and got the win. And we're excited to have him this year. Of course, he's a very good pitcher, and we're excited about to see what's going to happen. Hopefully he does real well, and hopefully we play good baseball behind him this year.
And you've had some great pitchers here in the past handful of years. Luke Crumley, David Sosby went on to play at UGA. Spencer, of course, is committed to UGA. More than likely going to be drafted in Major League Baseball, so a decision there awaits for him. But, talk about the pitching talent that you just seem to get here at White County.
I don't know. Has been rolling in. We're hoping for a few more. I hope a few more come this way, so we can keep on going.
I know some of your pieces that you do bring back experience-wise from last year are your pitching staff. But talk about, everyone knows Spencer Adams, but who are some of the other guys that may this year get a chance to kind of step into their own, or some surprise players that we haven't quite yet heard from?
Well, we're hoping we moved a young man to the catching position that played third base mostly last year. It was Stetson Gehring. Mm-hmm. We're hoping that he'll do a good job behind it. So far he's looked real good. And, of course, Will Flowers, that was the catcher last year, we moved him back to the outfield, and he's just a outstanding leader. And then he's basically one of our guys that how he goes and he controls the things of how the team goes, to be honest about it. Matthew Hamrick's one of the pitchers. He played second base last year. He'll do that. He'll play a little bit of short and pitch again this year. With Chris Jackson, he played first base, pitched a little bit last year. He's also won 1 game for us this year and pitched in some. And Joel Pritchard's an outfielder and a pitcher that also has won 1 game, and we're looking forward to him. We've got a couple of younger guys. Parker Applewhite, which is a 10th grader, and Trey Gehring, which is a 10th grader, that looks like they're going to be filling some infield spots the way it looks right now.
And I know 3 out of 4 years now, 3 of the last 4 years, you've been able to take your team to the state playoffs. So we've kind of grown accustomed to that. You've won 110 games here in your 7 complete seasons here at White County. How pivotal is that for a team and just for a program in general when they get accustomed to winning as they have?
Well, we hope to. Winning is a habit, and hopefully so far it's carried over. It was a struggle a little bit the very first year, but since then the guys have really done well, and I've been fortunate enough for a long time in Florida and here to have a lot of winning season, and I don't know what to contribute that to. It's probably the players more than
Good
the coach.
coaching. Good coaching, too. Coach, last question for you, and then I'll let you go. But you talked a moment ago about your offense kind of getting off to a slower start. But numbers-wise, I mean, you had two 12-run outbursts by the offense. Are you in some ways kind of surprised by, that? Usually we don't see those kind of high-scoring games till a little bit later when it starts to warm up.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. The first two ball games we scored 12 runs, and then we played a better team in Jackson County, and it was 4-2, and we just found a way to win, and that's what you look for in a team anyway, and that's what you look for to see if a team can win when it gets against a harder team.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a lot of those runs. If you could save those up and use them in other games, it'd be great. But well, Coach Brown, always appreciate it. Like I said, always appreciate having you on. I thank you so much for your time and wish the best of luck to you throughout the whole season.
Appreciate it, Brian.
Thanks, Coach. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to have star pitcher Spencer Adams here at White County.